I have in my hand an advanced reader's copy from one of my favorite authors. And I just wanted to show it to you because we're going to talk about advanced readers' copies in today's episode and how you can use them as a children's book author to launch your next book. Let's get into it. Now, by the way, my name is Travis Peterson, and I am both a book designer as well as an indie author coach. I can help you through the whole process from manuscript to published. And I love to help authors find confidence and gain clarity and achieve success with their children's books as indie authors. So if that's you, I hope you'll follow along. Please hit the subscribe button and like this channel, like this video. So what is an advanced reader's copy? It's also called an advanced review copy or an ARC, A-R-C. And basically an advanced reader's copy is printed and distributed before the book is released. Now, I got this book because I used to work in bookstores back 15 years ago was actually when I stopped. I left that book, the last bookstore, and they would often receive ARCs from the distributors or from the publishers for new books that were about to come out. And the whole purpose of an ARC was to let the bookstores know about the books and hope that they would then order the books to carry them in the store. So it's really just a way for them to promote the books to bookstores as well as libraries. Now you'll notice on this advanced reader's copy that there is an oval down here in the bottom corner that says advanced reader's copy, not for resale. And then on the back, it says advanced reader's copy along the top, uncorrected proof, not for resale or distribution. So there's no barcode on this book. There is an ISBN, but you're not allowed to sell this book. So you can get in trouble selling it, actually. So the purpose of it is to give away and promote the book before it launches. So you're an indie author. You've got a new book coming out. How can you use an ARC to promote your book? By the way, I just need to mention Ted Dekker is one of my favorite Christian thriller authors. This is actually the fourth book. He calls it book 0 because it's kind of a prequel to his Circle series. This one is called Green. The first ones are Black, Red, and White. If you've never heard of Ted Dekker, I highly recommend it, even if you don't like Christian fiction. It's a fantastic series. Pick it up and read it. It's a great read. So shout out to Ted. So how can you use an ARC as a children's book author, self-publishing, to promote your book? I want to give you 3 different ways, three steps that you could take basically to make it easy, to hit that easy button with your launch team and give them the tools they need to promote your book. Now, first of all, make the value obvious. When you're offering your audience or your launch team your ARC, make the value obvious. So what do I mean by that? Well, you don't want to just promote it like, hey, help me spread the word about this book. No, you want to show them that there's a benefit for them. There's a value in it for them. Make it obvious. So it's a free copy. You can either give out physical copies like they did way back then, and still do, by the way, or you can give them a digital copy and send it through an email or through a cloud or whatever. Let me back up a minute. So these ARCs that were sent out to bookstores, they came regularly, and I was so excited to see this one by Ted. I grabbed it, and this is the way it was done. This, and I would assume, is still done in traditional publishing. They would send out these ARCs to bookstores and libraries and hope that they buy the books and sell them to their customers. And so you can think that back then, this was, before print on demand, before things really took off with print on demand. This was sort of like the influencers, the bookstore sellers, the booksellers, like I was. They were the influencers. They were the ones telling readers, hey, we got this new book in, check it out. So think about how you can get your ARC into the hands of influencers. And we're going to talk about that in a moment as well. But first of all, let's go back to number one, make the value obvious. You're giving them a free copy, whether it's physical or digital. It's early access. So this is out before the book is released to the public. They're getting early access. That's value. And then maybe you can think of another incentive. And the reason I'm making this video is because I'm actually offering an ARC right now to my launch team. And one of the incentives is, the title of the book is Never Ever Build a Soapbox Car. It's a picture book for kids. And so one of the incentives is I'll be doing a giveaway of this new Lego set that is a soapbox car ramp, race car ramp, but there's soapbox cars going down a ramp. And I thought that was pretty cool. It would be a great gift for children. And so I thought that might be a nice incentive to offer my launch team and my ARC readers to promote the book. So maybe you can think of some sort of incentive. I will be giving that away to a winner who shares and promotes the book once it's released November 4th. And so that's what I'm doing with my launch team. So make it obvious. Show them that there's value in it for them to join your launch team and receive your advanced reader's copy. Number two, don't send it to your entire list. If you've got an email list, don't send it to the entire list. Don't share a link on social media to all of your followers or all of your friends on Facebook or Instagram or wherever. You don't need to do that. You want to create a specific launch team that receives these advanced readers' copies. I follow a man by the name of Chandler Bolt, who is the CEO and founder of selfpublishing.com. He puts out a lot of information, especially for nonfiction authors, but pretty much any self-publishing or indie authors in general. And there's three things that he says with a launch team. You want to specifically invite them onto your launch team, and you want to ask them to sort of sign up or agree to be in three different groups or three different categories. They can either buy the book on release day, they can buy the book and leave a review, or they can buy the book, leave a review, and promote it on social media or to their own email list or however. So those are the three different groups that you want to sort of invite your launch team to be a part of. So don't invite your whole email list. Don't invite your whole social network. Invite specific people to be on that list. Now, it's a good idea, like if you start to build a launch team early and you don't have an advanced reader's copy, maybe once your ARC is ready, then you can send out an email to them again and say, hey, I just want to make sure that you're still on board to be on my launch team. Would you like to receive my ARC and review it and all those things? It's just a good idea to sort of reestablish that connection and make sure that they're still on board, still ready to be on your launch team. I talked about how booksellers were like the influencers of those days, and maybe they still are in the traditional printing and brick and mortar bookstore setting. But we're in a new age with influencers online, and I don't want to confuse the two. So I see influencers on Instagram and TikTok and all that. I see them more as entertainers than they are influencers. I want you to think about who would be the best influencers, who would be the ones that would promote your book the best. Now, they may be TikTok influencers. They may be creating shorts on Instagram or on TikTok or posting on Instagram or Facebook or wherever. But think about the ones who would be hungriest for your book and be willing to promote it the most. For example, my new book, Never Ever Build a Soapbox Car. My launch team is actually made up of regional directors for Soapbox Car derbies all around the country of the United States. Every state has these derbies that they hold regionally, and even some states have multiple. And so I reached out to all of those directors and asked them if they would be willing to be on my launch team. So they're reviewing my ARC now, and I hope to have some reviews to share and promote my book once it releases. And so that's just an idea of the type of person that you can invite on to your launch team. Think about those that are most hungry for your book and the most willing to promote your book. It may not be your friends and family, but it may be more specific people that you can reach out to. Maybe people who run organizations related to your topic or different things like that. So something to think about. So make the value obvious. Number 2, don't send it to your entire email list, but create a specific launch team for your book to give your ARC to. And number 3, make it stupid easy for them to help you. You don't want to make it too difficult. You want to make it as easy as possible for them to help you and promote your book. So I want to give you 3 different ways that you can make it easy for them. First of all, instead of expecting them to make images and videos to promote on social media, you can provide those images, provide those videos, give them those visuals that they can share with their own audiences. The second one is provide the text that they can just copy and paste and post into those social media posts as the description or caption. Make it stupid easy for them. And then the third one is give them links directly. So if they are the ones that are reviewing your books, they're leaving reviews on Amazon or even Goodreads or somewhere else, give them those links directly so that all they have to do is click that link to leave the review. Don't expect them to go and find it. So those are my 3 steps to make it just stupid easy for your launch team. So just to summarize, make the value obvious for your advanced reader's copy. Don't send it to your entire list, but create your own launch team to receive the ARC and make it stupid easy for them to share. What I love about this ARC that I have from Ted Dekker is that on the back of the cover, it has all of the marketing and promotional material that the booksellers would need. So it gives a preview of the book or the synopsis or blurb of the book. It gives a small bio of Ted, and it also has a bullet list of national marketing and publicity campaign points. So there's a custom book trailer for retail and video sharing sites. There's a landing page that will be created with all promotions to link back. There's web advertising. So it gives a whole list of different things. And it also gives like the ISBN. It gives the size of the book, how many pages it has, the street date for when it releases, and different information like that. And I really like that it's all laid out here because, again, it makes it stupid easy for the promoters or the booksellers to get the information that they need. And you may think about that even as you're passing out either a physical ARC or a digital ARC. How can you provide that information in an easy to access way, like a page in the PDF or on the back of the cover like this one, where it lays out the steps they can take to help you promote your own book. What a fantastic idea that is. I want to invite you to join my own launch team for Never Ever Build a Soapbox Car. You can do that by going to my author website, which is travisdpeterson.com/soapbox. I'll have that link down in the description of this video. The book is releasing November 4th, and I would love to put a digital ARC in your digital hands so that you can read it and possibly leave a review or promote it for me. I also have a new book for authors coming out, and I've been promoting this for a while, but it's been delayed several times, and I've even changed the title of it. So I've been talking about this book for indie children's book authors called the Indie Author's Dozen. It's no longer that title. I will be announcing the title probably in my next video in a week or so, and I'll be sharing more information about why that was delayed. But you can grab the intro to that book by going to launchmissioncreative.com/dozen. Launch Mission Creative is my business for author coaching and book design. So you can go to launchmissioncreative.com/dozen to get the intro chapter to that new book that's coming out. I would love for you to comment below. How do you plan to use an ARC yourself? Are you releasing a book soon? And will you plan to use an advanced reader's copy for your promotional use? Let me know in the comments.